Hey there people, Lenny Rudo here for BoatUS Magazine. You know, I came down to one of the BoatUS Foundation boats today, and the folks at the Foundation reminded me that we needed to talk about portable fire extinguishers. There's been a change in the Coast Guard regulations, and starting April 20 of 2022, there are some new rules you folks need to know about. In the past, the Coast Guard has always had regulations regarding carrying portable fire extinguishers like this one. And of course, number one, the little needle has to point to the green, not like this guy pointing to the red. That's no good. And I'll tell you what, folks, we even found one today aboard one of the boats that had the needle right on the line between them. And I got to tell you, from my perspective, you know, I don't think that's okay either. You got to be in the green. Now, the date of manufacture is stamped on the bottom. Here you can see this one is 09. Now, in the past, this fire extinguisher would have been okay. It's still pointing to the green. But from now on, if the date of manufacture is more than 12 years old, it's no longer considered serviceable. And this is critical, people. The fire extinguisher must be serviceable in a number of ways in addition to the date. Serviceable means the needle's in the green, the lock pin is inserted, and there's no obvious damage on the extinguisher itself, and the nozzle is clean. Now, if you have a fixed mount fire extinguisher system in your boat, don't worry, these rule changes do not apply. As long as you regularly inspect that system, you're fine. Now, bear with me for a minute, people. It's going to get even a little more confusing because the labels are changing too. There are lots of B1 and B2 fire extinguishers out there, and B1s and B2s are still okay if your boat was built in 2017 or earlier, and if it meets all the serviceability conditions. Those B1s and B2s, they're going away. From now on, you'll see designations like 5B, 10B, 20B, and here's the kicker. If your boat is a 2018 or newer, your fire extinguisher now has to be a U.S. Coast Guard approved B5, B10, B20. The B1s and B2s no longer cut it. Finally, the number of fire extinguishers you're required to carry has not changed. You need the same amount as you always needed. However, we at BoatUS have always suggested carrying more than the minimum requirements. Now, you might say, hey, wait a minute, I don't need quite this many aboard my boat. We've got a lot here today. But being above the minimum is definitely a good thing. One other thing you may have noticed, folks, I keep holding up these portable extinguishers, and several of them have a mount attached. They're sold with these mounts, and of course, it's always a good idea to hard mount these units in a place that's easy to access and visible. Changes in regulations are often complex and sometimes confusing or works in progress. Be sure to keep up with fire extinguisher requirements at all time. And for more details on the types and numbers of fire extinguishers required aboard different types and ages and sizes of boats, head on over to the BoatUS Foundation website, boatus.org/fire. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the BoatUS YouTube channel so you don't miss any more great boating videos.